Wolf here, and today I'm going to be doing another unboxing. Now, what I'm going to be unboxing is pretty interesting. It combines two things I really like, chess and Star Wars. So, when I saw this at Chapters the other day, I'm like, oh, I had to get it. Priced around $40. So we'll check to see what's in there and what characters you get with this guy, or with this game. Now let's see. I want to be careful when I open this so I can put it back in the box when I'm not playing with it. Okay. Oh, okay, another thing of tape. Okay. Good. Okay, so let's see what we get with this game. Okay, so we have several things. Okay, let's check out the chessboard first. Okay, here's the instructions, the game guide. So it goes through all the different characters, who's who, and what kind of chess piece they are. They have. Okay, it looks pretty easy to tell the difference. Oh, you have a French guide in there as well. Okay, so, and it shows you how to play, or, am I on the French side? I might be on the French side. Let's see. Yeah, I was on the French side. It's kind of odd because it looks like this is the game guide, so it looks like this side should be the English, but, so that doesn't make sense. And then you have the French side here, and just behind it you have the English. So I don't know unless it's just showing this side. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. So let's see the game rules. Okay, so it looks like you have to put the little figures on top. Yeah, you have to put the little figures on top of the chess pieces that you put on the board. So you might be. I'm not sure if you'd be able to switch them around. Okay, so it shows the setup of the game, how you set it up, how to start a game, and pieces and how they move. So if you're a beginner, this will show you how all the pieces move and how you win. So, and it goes through special strategies like castling, capturing, and peasant. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. And pawn promotions. So okay, so if you're a beginner but you want to get this game, it will show you how to play it. So that's cool. Now we're going to look at the pieces. Let's see. I'm going to leave this open. I think I basically know who's who. I'm pretty sure I do, but just so you know. Okay, so we have. Have to be very careful here. Especially with this guy, but it looks it. This is new, so I don't want to wreck anything. Okay. And yes, one of the pieces is General Grievous. I think in here he's a rook. In normal chess, that'd be a castle. Or, well, they're called rooks, but it's a castle shaped. Next. Okay, we're on the darks. No. On the lights, they have a dark sider over there as well. Okay, we'll take. Okay, a few. For the queen, we have Darth Vader. Queen. So it looks like the characters here are mixed from all the different movies from episode 1 to 7. And when I say 7, I mean this guy's also included. Kylo Ren. He's a king. Let's see. Yeah, no, okay, I got this backwards. Kylo Ren's the queen, and Darth Vader here is the king. Okay, I just got the little symbols mixed up. And then, for the pawns, for the bad guys, or the dark side, you get the... You get the First Order Stormtroopers. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool looking guy. Looks like they're made of plastic, so you probably should be careful when you open this. And then on this side, well, we're going to free this one guy over here. Yeah, I see that. Okay. We just happens to have a dual blade, so I have to be careful. I'm just gonna move these out. Let's see. Eee. This guy's gonna be a little difficult to get out. Okay, well. Okay. Ooh, yeah. My brother is holding the camera and gasping as the lightsabers bend. Okay, so we also have Darth Maul for the bad guys, and he is another Rook. He's a Rook, so he and Grievous here are Rooks. So they don't have their stance, so I'm going to have to put them on. Now, to free the rest of these guys who are in their cases, so for the king, you have to be careful here. Luke Skywalker himself, and he's the king for the light side, for the good guys. And then, as the queen, we have the new, from Force Awakens, Rey herself. Some theories about her being his daughter, so we'll see. I'm pretty sure she is. Now, for the pawns on the light side, we have the clone troopers. So you're going to have, for the pawns, for both sides, you're going to have like clones versus first order stormtroopers. So that's pretty cool. Personally, I'm a big fan of the clone troopers, so I like having a chessboard with clone troopers on them. Okay, so those are all the guys on the main part. We have a bunch of guys in these little bags here too. So now in chess we have about 8 pawns. So we're going to have 8 of these guys for the good guys, 8 clone troopers, and then we are going to get 8 first order stormtrooper pawns for the bad guys. So we may just skip ahead. We may just pass the rest of those guys. I may just move them over to the side. Let's see. So I'm just going to. Okay, so I'm just going to move these guys over to the side here, because we already know who these guys are. We should get, I think that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 8th one over there. So we have all those first order stormtroopers. Now we have the slightly bent gun. We have Jango Fett, and he will be a knight for the bad guys. Jango Fett. And for the other knight, we have Boba Fett, his son, who seems to be using his jetpack, I think. Yeah, he looks like he's using a jetpack here. So you have some flames there. So you have 2 knights, Jango Fett and Boba Fett. For the bishops, you have, from Force Awakens, what's his name? General Hux. Hux, I think that's how you say it. He's the commander of the Starkiller base. I don't think he's in too much, or like he's in too many action scenes or anything. So he's the bishop, and then the other bishops, Captain Phasma. So the leader of the First Order Stormtroopers. So we have Captain Phasma here as a bishop as well. So that's all the Darksiders. Now, here's the little pieces. I'm just going to leave them in for now. That you can see that they have the little symbols there. Like, here's a rook, here's a pawn, here's a knight. So you can tell, here's a bishop. So you can tell which piece is supposed to go which, and this will tell you which ones are supposed to be which. Now, to the light side. Now, we already have Luke Skywalker, who's the king, Rey, who's the queen, and we're going to have 7 more clone trooper pawns. So I'm going to set them aside as well, and then we'll look at. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to set these guys, like I said, aside, since we already know who they are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like I said. Okay, so now we have 8 of those guys. Now, for the rooks, we have R2-D2 himself. So he's going to be a rook. Okay. The other rook will be, from Force Awakens, BB-8. So you have the 2 astromech droids as rooks. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so you have those 2. For the knights, you have Chewbacca. Excuse me for my poor Wookiee accent. Chewbacca, who's going to be a knight. He's going to be jumping all over the place. And the other knight, Chewbacca's buddy, Han Solo. Who shoots first? Well, actually, that depends on what Star Wars edition you get. Anyway, so you have Han Solo, who will be jumping around with Chewbacca. And, finally, for the bishops, you have Princess Leia. So, with the cinnamon hairstyle, as you can see, ready to take on a First Order Stormtroopers. And then, last, but certainly not least, the last piece and bishop is Finn from Force Awakens. So you have Finn there, hanging out with Rey. So yeah, and same as the other bag of chess pieces. Actually, wait a minute. Let me just have a quick look at this. Are they different colors? Like is one? Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna got it. This okay is darker black. So this would go with these guys. Well, this is grayer, so this would be going with the light side. But like I said, you have these small pieces there, and I'm just going to open one and show you how you can put the pieces on. And it looks like you can screw them in too. I mean, like slide them in. So it's not. You don't need a screwdriver. Okay, it's open. So let's try a bishop. We'll find a bishop piece. So here's the piece, and we're going to use Finn for this. So we put him in, if we can. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. There. So that's how it looks. How you put it on, and basically how it looks. So yeah. I'm not going to put them all together right now, or for this video, but that's basically how you put that on. Those are basically all the characters for this chess game. And as soon as I can, I'm going to put them together and play it sometimes. So it's pretty cool. I like it. I would probably recommend it for people who are big fans of Star Wars and chess, because it's a good combination. It combines all the characters from basically all the movies. You have Darth Maul from episode 1, and you have Kylo Ren from episode 7. You don't have Count Dooku, but that's okay. You have Grievous. Don't have Emperor either, but anyway. Not important. You basically do have all the characters, so I think that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. If you'd like to see more, please leave a like down below and a suggestion on what I could unbox. If it's maybe another Star Wars board game that I might like I saw at Battlefront, or no, not Battlefront. That's like video game. I mean, like I saw Star Wars Battleship. I also saw, I've seen Star Wars Risk, Star Wars Monopoly's out there here. But whether I'll get them all or not is another thing. But if you guys want to see me unbox them, please tell me down below. And I think that's it. So until next time, I hope you guys have a good day.